Yo, what a do? What a do? Everybody, what a do? H, I saw you just drop in there just as I literally looked across there, but I'm going back to the top. I'm at the top. Okay. Kirsty, she's just come down from Camden Town. She wears all black. You'll never see her frown. And we all shout when she comes round. It's like, Kirsty, where's your chargers? Woo! Bit of Wednesday night, Kirsty, where's your chargers? Always fancy a bit of that. Mandy, how you doing, Mandy? Daniel, come on, keep coming. Chug. I did see Louise. Hi, Louise. I did see. I did dipping in. I was watching. I'll tell you what I was watching in a minute because it's absorbing. I've been absorbed for about an hour and a half. Absolutely couldn't shift my arse once I started. I was meant to go out get something to eat. I didn't. I just went boop boop boop. Get me some food, please. Beep beep bop boop. And food appeared at my door. Louise, so I got that one. Come down, come by. I saw Casper was in as well because I was singing Casper's name to the piano that was playing at the start of the stream. Casper, doo. My God, you were chitty bang banging. Come on. Kayak racing. I saw that one. Something about juggling. Yeah, what's that? How do you spell juggling? Juggling. Yeah, 800 and nearly 807, 84. Is this as far? Am I still coming down it? Yeah, still coming. There's my eyes. My eyes were watching. Casper! I got to you eventually, Casper. That is a lot of chitter chatter. And then H, how you doing? And I'm sure I just saw Nick's name as well on the screen. Nick, now then, folks. How are you diddly. Right, is that us for the Noi? That is us for the Noi. Battling, juggling. Yes, well, you missed the second G was a H, which made it juggling. And I just thought it was something different to juggling and some sort of kayaking. So good evening, everyone. Number 43. 43. Cheers. Rum and Rantage. If you're having a drink, I need to know what you're having. I'm still on the Kraken. And there was no hot date last night at all. It was just a hot date with the pub. And some friends said, you want to come out? I said, all right then. And as Daniel said, I went out and I was a person for a bit. Daniel rang me before I went out. And we were laughing at myself. We were laughing at my expense for being a person. I was doing something normal. People still do that. I wasn't sure whether people still drank out of glasses and stuff by the time I got to the pub. But they do, thank God. Woo! Yeah, so that's all I was, just down the road. Over there. Have a look. It's just behind you. So how's everybody bloody well doing? Kathy, how you doing, Kathy? Good to see you. Kathy. Dog had a quick wee, wasn't hanging about. Yes. Oh, snow, yeah, we've got a bit of snow. We've got a little bit of snow. It is very, very chilly. Alexa, what's the temperature, please?
At the moment, it's 0 degrees Celsius.
0.
Tonight, you can expect a low of 0 degrees.
A low of 0 degrees tonight. So there we go. City in Northern Jutland got 36 centimetres of snow. Northern Jutland, right, okay, Casper. Woof, that's a lot of snow. It's been snowing all day here since about maybe 10 o'clock this morning. It's been snowing, but it's not been great. It's not been very aggressive. But it's been very, very tiny snowflakes this evening, but much heavier. So there is a very small layer, but it's already starting to fade away. Or probably turn into ice. So don't go out. There's ice. Don't go out. There's black ice. As per the last stream. Don't go out. There's snow. Don't go out, everyone. There's snow. Stop. Stay in. It's like back to not Brexit. The lockdown again. Don't go out. But if you need to go out, don't go on the bus. Do go on the bus. Don't go on the bus. Go on the bus to stay in, work from home. If you have to go to work, then go to work, but don't go to work. It's like, what? What's happening? -2 there. Woof. -2. I know, H. That's what happens. That's why you should stay off the roads. That is exactly why you stay off the roads, because you're bound to have a crash. You are bound to have a crash if you drive too often in the snow, certainly in this country anyway. It might be the same in other countries. I've got the football on down here if my eyes keep going over to that bit. Das Fußball. Because Tottenham of the Hotspurs, Daniel, Tottenham of the Hotspurs are playing AC of the Milan as the crow flies and the river flows. And where it wanes into, we'll never know. And also, Bayern of the Munchin are also playing Paris of the Saint Germain. So they're on as well. There's a double, but I've not got a double screen. I'll just watch the Spurs match. It'll be on down there anyway. I'm trying to hide it so it doesn't get seen on the camera. What's happening? Why won't it go further? I have many screens in front of me tonight. I'm 3 screens. Have you all got your chargers on? I'm at 100% on that one, but that one was charging. Yeah, we're out with the other. There is definitely other humans as well, Daniel. There's many of them. There wasn't that many in the pub, which is why we went to that one. Because there wasn't many people. James! Oh, 83. Sunny and breezy. Sunny and breezy. That's a song title if I ever heard it. 1 degree in Hamburg. Here in Limburg. Oh, 1 degree. All right, you're lucky. You're so lucky. Oh, I remember when it was 1 degree. Where was I? I'll come back to something there. In London, 2 degrees and snowing, right? In London, 2 degrees. And Kathy, stones fade away. Stones fade away. Stones fade away. Yes. Okay. James, 15.6 here. Last night, that was 4 Fahrenheit. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's very chilly. I don't know what it is, whether there's more snow. She didn't tell me, did she? She didn't say when I asked her whether there's going to be more snow or not tonight. But it has stopped now. I did have a little look out the window as I was coming up the stairs. It has stopped. So, yes, I said I was absorbed with something. So, hello, everyone, and welcome back in again. I'll say hello again. Number 43. Woo! Cheers. So, live stream. I am on live stream, but I'm going to update my screen, and then I'm going to go live chat again. Live chat. I'll like my own like. Like it. Press the like, although I'll get you if you don't do it. Hit the like. I'm not ashamed to tell you to hit the like. Waiting for your pizza. Oh no, waiting for. I just saw waiting for pizza. I just read the first 3 words off the top of a bit of that sentence, and then the last word. That's all I read there. Waiting for pizza. Waiting for money to go in. Waiting for my money to go in so can get tobacco and pizza. Right. Okay. With you, bosh. So, how's everybody been today? In, out, shake it all about. Been doing the okie dokie, turning around. That's what it's all about. I have been at work, obviously. It's very cold. It was very cold today at work. Back with the scarf on again today. Back with the scarf on. Very, very, very cold. So yeah, so I was going to tell you what I was watching. Waitrose curry in microwave. Can't be bothered cooking tonight. No, well, I got a ZZ delivered. I got a boop beep beep boop 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 dinner. I got a ZZ. And it was very, very nice. Just a spag bowl with some chippies. Spag bowl with some chips. Very nice chips as well. They were in rosemary and sea salt. They were very nice. Not sponsored, of course. ZZ, unless you want to sponsor me. That's the 13,000th spaghetti bowl I've had off you because my cooker's still not on. And I rang him today. I did ring him today. He's not answered. I left him a voicemail. He's not got back to me because I'm off on Friday. And he could come and do it on Friday or Monday because I'm off on Monday as well. Woo, I'm off. So last working day tomorrow for me. Yes. Couple of cheeky 4-day weeks. That's what we always used to do when I had my crazy job in Scotland. My crazy job in Scotland where we worked from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. And then got home and stayed logged in till 8, half 8, 9 o'clock. That was very, very, very stressful. Can't remember the point of that, but there we go. What was I talking about? That's because I started singing 9 to 5. That's why. Came out of physio this morning, sweating like 90. How am I meant to read it if you just start with that? I can't read it out if you start singing. Almost turned into Morrissey. Oh, Morrissey. What happened to Morrissey? Who knows what happened to Morrissey? So why was I telling you the story about that crazy job? 8 to 4. And I was telling you something because it was different. Something was different. I can't remember what the point of that story was. Isn't that the way it goes? Can't remember the point of the story, but I tell you what, it was interesting. Hiking through the snowstorm with your nephew and brother-in-law this morning. Oh, you went hiking through the snowstorm, right? My goodness. Okay. I bet that was fresh. I bet that was nice and fresh. Lovely and fresh. 6 and sunny this afternoon. It was great. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. My cooker. That's what it was. I've just looked at Kathy's comment. That's what reminded me. I was talking about my cooker, but I don't remember. I was talking about Zzz's and spaghetti bolognese's. And then I started talking about. No, I'm never going to come back to that. I'm never going to get back to that point again. Forget it. Just forget it. If it was any good, I'd remember it. It might come back to me at some random point. It was very, very. I bet it was wintry. Yeah. So anyway, right. So 10 of you, right? So I was watching. I don't know whether I'm sure everyone gets Netflix now, don't they? I'm sure everyone. Saf, how you doing? Good to see ya. Susan, how you doing? Look at you both just popping in at the same time there. That was lovely. You're not late. You're never late. No one's late. There's no lateness. There's no lateness. And I promise you, that's only my first rum. Just felt I was talking very, very fast there. No lightness in any of the streams that you will attend that are connected to me, Daniel, Spencer, etc. Because there's no lightness. You just turn up when you turn up. That's fine. If you're here, you're here. Didn't realize I was on. Well, now one does. And you're here, Susan. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. I've got the footy on as well. Just started. They were 10 minutes late starting. They've only just started. I don't know why they were 10. Oh, there was traffic. That's what they were talking about. Now it makes sense. They were talking about traffic to Antonio Conte in his pre-interview at the match. I was going, why are they talking about the traffic in London? It's because that's obviously slowed them down getting to the ground. Only one maybe two, sometimes two, Casper. Depends how I'm feeling. Chad, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, my car's in the garage, Susan. And that's not a... What did I say? It's not. I was going to say it's not a proverb. That's not a. You know what I mean. That's not an innuendo for something else. My car's in the garage. It is. It is in the garage, and it'll come out with its 4-wheel drive if it's been snowing a lot. But it's not snowing so much now. I reckon it'll be gone in the morning. Hopefully it will be anyway. So yes, Eddie, Netflix. I'll come back to that. So I was watching Netflix, right? I was watching Netflix, and I don't know how long it's been out, but I've been absorbed by it. And I've just watched about an hour and a half, and I'm only just halfway through it. I think 3 episodes of it. What happened to flight MH370? It's completely absorbing because I'm only halfway through, so no spoiler alerts if anyone's watched it. I mean, we know, I can't remember where we are with it. That's what, I know the plane, they couldn't find it, but don't tell me how that series ends, how they end on that, because I've not heard any news on it of late, of that flight. So I'm intrigued to see what they're coming up with in this documentary now that they've made about it, which has been, I had no idea of all the things that were out there about this, all the theories about what happened to this plane. So I'm halfway through it, but completely absorbed. I couldn't take my eyes off it. I barely moved. That's why I ended up just ringing something in. So yeah, on Netflix. I'm not trying to influence you to watch it. There's no influencing going on. But it is very, very good. And it is obviously very tragic, completely tragic. But it's interesting to see what actually was going on. And there's lots of stuff there that I don't remember being reported at the time, or I don't remember seeing anything about. So yes, I've been watching that. So I'll go back and finish that off later on. And like I said, I've got the football on here. I think there's what was the other game? Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know what's going to happen in these games, but yeah, they're on. So how's everybody else's snow levels? Anybody else snowed in? Or are we okay snow-wise? It's just very, very cold. Very cold. I can't get to my room with that in the way, though. Oof. There we go. Yeah, I think that one was MH. Was it 17? MH70. They've referenced that one in this documentary, Casper, because that was 4 months after. 4 months after that one went missing, that one was shot down, and I'm sure it was 17, MH17. You're on that? Are you on that game? Are you, Saf? Right. Okay. I'm on the other one. I've got the Tottenham one on, so we can keep everyone updated that's interested. Get out of bed and check. No, you don't have to get out of bed and check. You don't have to do that. Use your clapper to open your curtains. Curtains open. Use your clapper. Have you not got a clapper for your curtains? Oh, you need to get one. Your cousin's girlfriend died in no way. See the connections from such a small community. No way. Well, there we go. That was that. Like I said, that was referenced in that, and it all happened in March. I think that's why I'm thinking it might have just been released, this documentary, because it happened in March, didn't it? It was this time. How many years ago is it? How many years has it been now? See, I can't even remember what they've said on there. How many years it's been? I'm up to a year past on the documentary. Only in her 30s. Okay, popping up for a bit. Your mate is popping up for a bit. Now, that could be taken a lot of different ways, Kirsty. You're off because your mate's popping up for a bit. Well, enjoy your bit. Enjoy your bit. And maybe we'll see you after your bit if you've got the energy. Filth, you see, filth. We've not had Jackie Claggy Flaps in for a while, have we? Jackie Claggy Flaps. Jackie Lewis. We've not had. She's not been. I wonder, has anyone been in touch with Jackie? She's not left a comment for ages or anything. What's she up to? Say it a bit, Kirsty. Say it a bit, Kirsty. Little connection. So you knew somebody that your dad's friend was supposed to be on the Estonia cruiser that sunk in the Swedish water runaway. Was supposed to be, right. What stopped him? What stopped him from going? Was there something that stopped him in particular from going on that journey? It's like 17, yeah, that was it. Yeah, would have been. Very, very sad. Just a normal friend. Just a normal friend. That still doesn't really explain the situation either, Kirsty. That still doesn't. There's a lot can be read into that as well. Just a normal friend. Kind of friend is just a normal friend. A normal friend. Yeah, okay. All right. We believe you. Normal friends. We all have normal friends. It was a work meeting that was it a work meeting that got postponed? Right, okay. There you go, the little bits of fate, the sliding doors moments. I wonder if Spencer's seen that film, Daniel, Sliding Doors. I bet he hasn't. There's no way Spencer's seen Sliding Doors, is there? That's a great film, Sliding Doors. Gwyneth Paltrow, isn't it? Gwyneth. Yes, it is Gwyneth Paltrow. Great film. Do we all have normal friends? I've got a couple of unusual friends. Normal friends. We've all got normal friends. They're all normal. Everyone's normal. I'd hope everyone was normal. You seem to have any weird ones. I've got a couple of weird friends, yes. I've got some, not weird. I would never put them as weird. I would put them as they're a character. They're a character. He's a character, that one. He's a character. You have zero normal friends. I only wanted to make fun of them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what a normal friend. That's what that. Well, I'm glad everyone agrees with that. I'm glad everyone agrees with Kirsty's description that it's just a normal friend. Didn't help the first incarnation of the sentence, which was that a mate was popping round for a bit. It's just a normal friend. A normal friend. Yeah. Do I have normal friends? Let me think if I've got a normal friend. I don't really know what that is. Again, we need to define what normal is. Definitely need to define what normal is. Yes, exactly, Mandy. Exactly, Mandy. Look, just as I look down, that's exactly what you had written there. Eccentric friends from first to last. Yeah, slightly eccentric. They're a bit eccentric. A special. They're just odd. They're just a bit odd. Who doesn't like a bit odd? Isn't it? But normal's a bit boring, isn't it? Normal is a bit boring, I think. What does normal do? Normal is as normal does. Normal is as normal does. Mama said normal is as normal does, sir. The Australian census concluded that the average normal woman. So that's the normal woman, 28 and had 2 children, and so on and so on, and not a single Australian citizen fit that. Right, okay. There we go. About the Estonia, that so dodgy. Right, okay. Was that on the TV? Where's that, Nick? Can I access that documentary? So I haven't watched any YouTube at all tonight, and I'm going to have a day off the videos tonight as well. Let the ones that are on the channel be absorbed into the communities and into the algorithm's teeth and see what it does with them. You know what I watched when I got in? As well. Jurassic Park: The Lost World, and I hadn't seen this one. I thought I'd seen all of these. I hadn't seen this one. A lot of people get eaten, but it's the one where at the end, basically, they've got the T-Rex under the hold of the boat. I hadn't seen this one before. How have I missed that? I thought I'd seen them all anyway. Yeah, so as I got back from work, I sat down and started watching that, and then straight into Netflix. So I've literally sat on my arse since 4:15. Bump. TV. But so I've not watched any. I've got lots of videos were popping in as I was watching. I could see them popping up on my iPad. At least 10 years old. Started 30 to have children. I think that's got older. People have got older, definitely got older. And I think there's more people probably now. I don't know. Well, there was when I was in a married couple that had chosen not to have children or just to have one child. I do like the Kraken. Almost 30 past current hour there, correct. Let me check Aruno. It's 22 past the hour as the hour flies and the crow marks it as it doth flap its wings like a butterfly. Is Mark Ruffalo in that one? I'm not sure. Oh, are you talking about Sliding Doors? Is that the Sliding Doors? Is that Mark Ruffalo? Sliding Doors? Are you talking about Sliding Doors? It's a great film. See, now I want to watch Sliding Doors now. Now I want to watch Sliding Doors. I like all that stuff. What could have happened? What could have happened if that had happened? If that hadn't have happened? If I hadn't have done that? If that hadn't happened? What would have happened? I think about stuff like that all the time, but that's because of the situation I'm in now. If I'd have done that, maybe if that had have happened, maybe if that hadn't have happened, if that had happened, then maybe this would be now. I often think like that. You had your first at 29, 34, and then 39. 39. I don't know how old my parents were. Younger, I think my parents were. Yeah, they would have been, yeah. Jay, because Jay, my older brother, so I'm going to be 46. I'll be 46 on the 18th. 18th, as I said in the other stream, just a cake and a present's fine. Don't worry about a card. Don't need to buy the black card. But the 18th of March, which is coming up, that's my birthday. Is my birthday on the 18th of March. So on the 18th of March, coincidentally, it is my birthday as well. And so Jay will be coming up for 50 as well. So yeah, I think my parents were younger than that. Just a wee bit. Just under 30. Discovery Plus 11. Right, okay. Oh, plus even. Discovery Plus even. Discovery Plus. I know what you meant on Discovery Plus. I know what you meant there. Discovery Plus. Is that where that's on? Right. Oh, well, I do watch those channels because there's normally something good on there. On the Discovery, I like that kind of stuff. She was old when she had my mother at 30. 18. Yeah, it's definitely got older. People, I think, are like and older and have maybe chosen not to. Have decided not to. It was something that me and Suzanne revisited a couple of times. Whether we, because we decided early that we weren't having children, but we did revisit the idea of it a couple of times, and we were always at the same. Came back to the same thing. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're fine as we are. It's great. He would commit Harry Carey first. 39, grandmother, 39. Right, okay, well, that's a young grandmother as well, isn't it? Military age when you were found. Right, okay. Like in a box? Did they find you like in a box or something when they found you? Were you out in the street? In a cardboard box under a lamppost. Going, what to do? What to do? What to do? You need to put that on a t-shirt. I want that on a t-shirt, please. What to do? I want that on a t-shirt, Daniel. That's your next merch line. I want that on a t-shirt, please. A basket, a bassinet made of reeds. That's where Daniel was found, drifting down river through the mountains and valleys into a gentle shoreline where he was picked. In fate held his parents were walking past and picked him. And so they picked him, and he became Arius of the nation. There's your origin story. We've just done it. There's your origin story. What it do? What it do? What a do? Now, what? I just want it to be all one word. That needs to be what, and then I do. I want that all one word. What to do? I'll show you. Maybe double O. Like that. That's what I want. Yeah, you were foretold. You were brought forward as foretold. You were brought forward via the river as foretold. Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that. Yes, and so he bringeth forward the Arius who became the nation. There's a bit of controversy going on in these games. I think a bit of controversy, well, certainly in this one, there's lots of referee footage going on, like a Moses in a basket. That's pretty posh. I was a cesarean section. I don't know whether I've told you. I was a C-section. I just didn't want to come out. 2 weeks late, I was. 2 weeks. So I should have been born already. I should have already been born. I was 2 weeks late, and then I had to do a cesarean section. And my mum always tells a story where she says, I remember the nurse saying to me, "Your baby's going to die, Mrs. Sardew," because she was obviously some maid of the Queen at the time. This nurse was. "Your baby's going to die, Mrs. Sardew." So I had to come out, get him out, lazy bugger, get him out. Cesarean section, C-section. It might rain frogs. He might do. You never know. Who knows what could happen? That's in Vanilla Sky, Tom Cruise. That's in that, isn't it? Is that in that, Kathy? It is, isn't it? Tint it. No way. Your parents only found out you were coming when you came. You must have been tiny. You must have been teensy. You must have been a little minchy. Oh, when you came out, you must have been tiny. Not what to do. That's like agadoo. What to do? Come on, no, that's like the conga. Come on and do the conga. What to do? What's the agadoo one? What to do? You could use it for that. There you go. You could have that as your song. You could change it from agadoo to what to do. What to do? Do. Welcome to my live stream. What to do? There you go. I'm making your live stream music intro for you there. Just change what to do from into agadoo, and you're golden. There you go. Yeah, that's it. That is Daniel's story. You wrecked her downstairs. And what are you saying? What it do? What it do? What it do? She thought she got one baby. The doctor listened to her belly and said, "I hear 3 heartbeats." Then they made an echo, and it turned out to be only 2 babies instead of a triplet. So, are you a twin? You be a twin? H? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Was there 2 of you? Are you a twin? Last was 14 days over and appeared Christmas Day, Crimbo Day. Kathy, I think you've said that. I remember you saying that, actually. You're welcome, Daniel. I don't know. I can't remember what it said now. What did I say? So now you're trying to make me remember. Why are you trying to make me remember stuff? I was saying. I'm rewinding in my brain, but it's not working. You have a twin sister? I do, yeah. Oh, I know. You need to tell us more. I've got many questions. Right. First question: do you have a crazy psychic type connection, brain connection? Do you have a connection? Is the first question. Yay or nay? H, tell me. And now we need, if we're allowed to, we need to know what her name is as well, so we can try and connect to her right now. I want you to try and connect to your sister right now. Normal birth, £10. Your mum's stuff. I don't remember what I weighed. I can't remember. Premature you were and weighed 3 pounds. 6'4" and 15. Well, that's what happens. Good, strong boy. Good friends, but no psycho connection. Right. And in terms of looking like each other, I know that's an odd question to ask of a twin, but are you pretty identical, or what can people tell you apart? I think is the best question to answer, because I went to school with 2 sets of twins, the Thompson twins, yeah, and that's what they were called, Richard and James Thompson. They were the Thompson twins. Yeah, and it was the 90s as well. Thompson twins, and Leah and Emma Holloway. They were twins as well. Leah and Emma Holloway were twins, and Leah and Emma, you could tell apart. They looked very obviously twins, looked very similar, but you could tell Leah and Emma apart. But we couldn't tell Richard and James apart. Monozygote. Okay, right. Okay. I'd like to pretend I knew what that meant, but I don't really know what that means. I could try and make it a mono. That's singular. I know that Antonio Conte's getting a telling off there. Mono, that's singular. You came from the same cell, I would suggest that means. Doctor says opposite to me, who's £10. It's not a big Christmas. 53 centimeters and 3,100 grams, about 2 weeks overdue. Is that you, Casper? Were you right? I don't think you look alike, but other people do think so. Right. Okay. What does she think you look alike, or do you both agree with that? You share interests, right? Do you have the same circle of friends? Do you see you don't see each? Is that what you were saying? You didn't see each other very often? We're good friends. You're good friends, right? Okay. Nice, Casper. That's good. You finally took a dump. Thanks for sharing. Giving you earworms. What earworm was that? Oh, you need to tell me what earworm that was. That's me, right? Okay. Yes, don't know how to say that in English. One fertilized cell. Right. Okay. Yes. I got you. Just by using my brain instead of being really, really lazy and just going, oh, I don't really know what that means. Think about it, and then you might have a go at knowing what it means. A Derby Derby. A Derby Derby. Derby Derby. Derby Derby. Ooh. Derby Derby. Doo, 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 Derby Derby. There you go. There's the Derby Derby song as well. They'd be same sex if it came from one egg. Right. Okay. Derby Derby. I must have gone back up there one. Okay. She lives in your town and you share a friend group, but each other have your own friend groups as well. Okay, fine. And are you the same age? That's a joke. I need to answer that one. Obviously, that's an obvious one, but I need to get it out there. 13 pounds and 9 ounces. Oh, to black lace. To hold me now. Hold me now. That one. Don't go. Don't say the word now. I think that's the words to that one. Oh, and Agadoo. You've got to do the conga. It was Agadoo I was doing, but what to do. What a do? Welcome to my live stream. What a do? Sit down on the floor or something like that. There you go. You need to sing that, Daniel. I want to see you singing Black Lace. Twice she says it both. Nobody else agrees. Nobody else agrees with us, right? Okay. Nobody else agrees with us. 1 minute older, is she? 1 minute older. Well, of course she wouldn't. Why would she let you forget that? Never. You'll never believe that down ever. I'm obviously the difficult middle child, the difficult one. So difficult. Thompson twins. All right. Oh yes, right. Okay, right. Thompson twins. Yeah. Yes. Well, they were James and Richard. I'll still keep in touch with them now. I think no, I can't remember. No, I can't remember whether it's Richard or James. One of the twins has married a Mauritian girl. There's a little connection, Mauritian girl. And if you don't understand the connection, that's because I'm half Mauritian. 2 kilograms. What? You mean at birth or just now? You just go to but you're bigger than me. Or you're fatter. You don't say that to her now, do you? You just mean when you were born. 6'9". 6'9". Right, okay. 206. Oh, 206. No. No, right, okay, now you're like, no. Fine, very good. Oh, so I thought the live stream in the late one went good as well, and I was watching it back the other night, and I saw that Barnesy had commented, "Oh no, don't change in the live streams. I've just got used to this one." But that would be like once or twice a month. I would do that late one, just to see if we can get more of across the pond in, because I think they quite enjoyed it, and I quite enjoyed everyone chatting. It was funny watching it back because obviously you don't catch all the comments every time. And again, there was ones I'd missed. And as always, you think you're getting everyone's comments, but I'm missing people's comments. But I do read it back. Eventually, I do get to it and read it back. So we'll do another one of them at some point. And I've planned with Adam, because we didn't do the stream on Sunday because my eyes were falling out my head. I was so tired after that late stream. I couldn't sleep after it. Couldn't sleep after in the light stream. I was completely wired in. So I didn't get to sleep really, and then I had to get up and go to my nephew's football. I didn't have to, but I wanted to go up and go to my nephew's football. And then I was falling asleep watching my team getting pumped by Liverpool. I think I turned it off at 4-0, and then I was falling asleep anyway. So I just thought, no, I need to just go and sleep because I got to go to work tomorrow. And this is just if I stay up, I'm just going to perpetuate the tiredness all week. And then I have been tired all this week, actually. I've been in bed. My earliest I've been in bed this week for a long time, I think. It was good, wasn't it, Mandy? I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good watching it back the other night as well. So I think I've been in bed before 11 every night this week so far. I don't feel as tired tonight, but that's maybe because I have had a bit more sleep. I don't feel as tired tonight because I've been getting back from work and feeling very, very tired straight away. You know, as soon as I sit down, my eyes start shutting as soon as I stop. As soon as I stop, that's what it is, isn't it? As soon as you stop, if you've been out to work, as soon as you stop, I've just started going, oh, my head's just been nodding off the last couple of nights. It hasn't tonight. And I have, like I said, just watched the TV the whole night, and I don't feel tired at the moment. And I just thought, and my eyes started shutting, has been like shutting like 9:45, 10 o'clock. My eyes are just, I just thought, just go to bed. Just go to bed. Why are you fighting it? Just go to bed. So I've just been in my bed. Been in my bed, everyone. Oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I did like the night. So I'll do a couple, maybe one or two. And Adam, I've asked him if he'll do his interview on Sunday, on Sunday's Rum and Rant. So obviously it's Wednesday now. So I don't know what Spencer's doing. And I don't know whether Daniel knows what Spencer's doing. I have said to Mr. Arias of the Gaffer of the Nation of the Daniel to give Spencer my telephone number so that I can communicate directly with him. But I'm suggesting that mission hasn't been completed, Mr. Arias, as I have no connection back. Henceforth, forthwith, if you're still lurking, you might have disappeared now. So I don't know what Spencer's doing. So depending on what Spencer's doing, I will try and put another one in before 10 week. Maybe we could do a Friday night or a Saturday night, not late. Just not late. You know what I mean? Not late, not out late. Just a bit later. A 9 or a 9:30 or something like that on a Friday or a Saturday. Let me see what you're all seeing. Yeah, sevens, all the sevens. But that's because that's the year I was born. Saf, that's the year I was born. Been the year I was born, 77. That's why it's on there. That's what my tattoo is. I don't know whether this is going to go up far enough. Whoa. 77 in my tattoo as well. Oh, that nearly broke my whole arm off. That did. I'm not being dramatic, but that nearly broke my whole arm off doing that. It really did. I was thinking it was about to fall off when I did that there. I can't see it, Cass, but it might be on. I think it's on the other side of the house. The moon normally is. It's on t'other side. I don't know what side that is as the crow flies. I think there's compasses on these phones. There is, isn't there? Where would you find a compass? There it is. See, Bosch, straight away. So over that way, to me, is east. That way be north. And obviously that way be south. So east is sort of over that way for me. Are you watching? So the moon's normally on that side of the house. 99% full. Oh, is it? Right. I'll do a full moon. I was watching something yesterday night. Was it yesterday before I was falling asleep? The night before? Can't remember. About the moon and whether it actually does. Oh, I was watching a YouTube video and they were talking about all the things that happen with the moon moving a bit further away, getting a bit it's shrinking and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And they were talking about that it might actually affect humans as well when it's full. When it's full. A year older than you. Are you 78, are you? It's a great year. It was a great year. It's not as good as 77. It was a good year. It was a good year. Not bad. It's not bad. Well, now we know how old you are. Now we know how old you are. So you're either 45 or you're about to go 45. I'm about to go 46, mate. 46 me. Gonna be 46. Getting old now. Getting old. Struggling up the old apples and pears now with the old knees. Ooh, bloody hell, Shell. 46 on the 18th. I don't know whether I mentioned that. It's the 18th. Just get me a cake and a present. Don't worry about the card. 18th March. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Not this Saturday coming. Next Saturday. It's my birthday, the 18th. Just turned 48. Tony! Ooh. Let me sit up for this. Oh, I'll sit up for this. Tony Hupel? Hupel. Is that correct, Tony? Tony Hupel? And Tony Hupel, I don't believe I've seen you in the Rants before. So welcome to Tony Hupel. Tony Hypel. Welcome, Tony. So, nosy parkers as we are, as I've said on many times on the late night stream, and the phrase for it is, and there's no offense in the phrase, where the hell are you, Tony Hypel? Where the hell are you, Tony? Where the hell are you? In the world, that is, in the world. And good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Just moody, just makes you moody, does it? Well, I knew it affected some animals, the full moon. I was aware that it affected some animals. And that I think that is proven. But I didn't think it ever really affected humans. I know there's like werewolves and stuff like that, but that's not real, is it? That's not real. People turning into beasts, is it? That's not real. Or is it? So I didn't really think it would affect people. But I have heard people say that a full moon does turn them crazy. But I just thought that was just a bit, yeah, whatever. Whatevs, mate. Seattle, woo! From Seattle. I do need my map, Mandy. Don't tear me a new one, Mandy. I do need to get my map so I can put all my dots in. I'll just draw one. I'm just going to draw one. I'll draw one. I'll draw a map. It'll be crude, like oil, but you know, it'll be a map. No way. You're the best Maynard reaction dude on YouTube, my friend. Thanks very much, Tony. You can come again, my friend. You can come again. You can definitely come again, Tony. Thanks for saying that. Very, very, very kind words. You think calendars were made by women? Obviously. Careful, Casper. There's plenty of ladies, lovely, lovely ladies in the room. Be very, very careful what you say. They'll put you on their list. You'll be on their lists, Casper. Moon affects water. Yeah, definitely, definitely. And we are mainly water. Mainly water. Well, they're saying, that it will move away. We'll all be long gone by the time Earth's gravity lets go of the moon. We'll all be long gone. But it is going to happen at some point if we're not crashed into before then. But what I didn't know is it's shrinking because it's got a mantle. Obviously, it's a mantle. If you're not into the hollow moon theory, which is a theory, of course, the hollow moon, the mantle, and it's still cooling down as well, same as the Earth. It's had a hot center, but it's cooling down, and it's obviously shrinking as it does that. It's shrinking as it cools, and I didn't know it shrank. I knew it was moving away very gradually, and I was already aware that the Earth would eventually lose its hold on the moon, but I didn't realize it was shrinking. So you learn some stuff, don't you, from watching the old TV? Everyone say, "Oh, just watch TV. Just sits and watches the TV." You do learn some stuff watching the TV from time to time. I watch every night after work to the similar thing. Well, and that's why I watch reaction channels, Tony. That's the people that I connect to on reaction channels. Used to play drums and grew up playing trumpet and French horn. No way, trumpet and French horn. Well, I play the drums. Not great. I'm all right. I can hold down a decent few beats, variations, and I've got a few little tricks. I can play the drums. That's what I was trying to find the other day, my drumsticks, so that I could have them in the background. And I can play guitar, a bit of guitar, not masses. I'm not an expert on guitar, but no horned instruments. You could play the recorder, a bit of recorder, I suppose. But yeah, that's good. And that's how I take to reaction channels. That's how I got connected to Daniel. If he's still in the chat, I'm not sure. I've not seen his name pop up for a while there. And that's how I got connected to Daniel, because I was watching Embrace the Suck 21, their reactions to stuff, and all the other reactors. And you only connect to the ones that you go, they get it, or yeah, they're the same as me. I get it. So I understand that, Tony. Yeah, it is. There definitely is, because I think we get it a bit more. Become less stable. Yes, we would be all over the place, absolutely. It would be madness, but we'll be long gone, so we don't need to worry. The sun's going to take us anyhow as well, but we'll be long gone as well by that. The sun will eventually eat us. No filth intended. The sun will eventually eat us. So, it doesn't really matter, does it? We'll be long gone by then. Long gone, unless they invent eternal life. Unless they come up with eternal life. Unless they come up with eternal life before we all tootle off, then we ain't going to be around when the sun disappears, etc., etc. Right, we're getting a visitor. Are you coming down? Right. You're talking to the mic? Catstream, where's Thea? Where's Thea when you need a bit of Catstream? She likes a bit of Catstream. There's Ruby. Ruby. A Ruby. Oh, do you? Cheeky girl. Cheeky face. Who's got cheeky Ruby face? Ain't you? You watching the football? You like the football? You hungry? You hungers? Is that what you're for? Is it nearly? It's not nearly 10 o'clock. What are you doing, Ruby? It's not even close to 10 o'clock. It's 20:48. You're chancing it, you are, by the way. 20:48 as the crow flies in the wind. There's no way you're getting dinner at this time. You saying anything? You're going to talk? You're going to go, wow. That's what she says. That's her voice normally. Wow. Isn't it? Hey? She's a beast. She's got a giant winter coat on at the moment. Giant it is. My stream's about half an hour behind again here. Hang on, let me come back and I'll come back and see what you were saying. Live chat. Right, back we go. Oh, what's happening with my screen here? Easy count when you're using the moon, right? Yeah. So Tony saying, saw Tool and Pussifer last year. Oh, did you saw Pussifer last year as well? Well, yeah, that would be a lot of money, but I would agree. That would definitely be worth the money. Would you agree with that, Ruby? Ruby says yeah. Ruby says definitely. You're not the worst reactor on YouTube at all. Don't put yourself down, son. Don't do it like that. Don't do yourself like that, mate. PMA. I'm impressed and nothing wrong with me. Yeah, well, the same everywhere, I think, Kathy. You sniffing the mic now? Making sure the mic's all right. Checking the mic. I need to know when to buy chocolate and walk on tiptoes. French horn is called Waldhorn in Danish. Okay, and a bassoon is called fuck it. Yeah, would be, wouldn't it? Casper knew it. Broom banter or a rum and rants jam. What we saying? What we saying? Still not whole half time, is it? Oh yeah, you started on time, that's why. You saved me watching scientists destroying flat. Don't get me started on the flat earthers, Tony, for God's sake. Which does not feed the soul. That is good. Well, I'm happy to do it, Tony. Happy to do it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's still continuing. I've got, there's plenty to do. Like I said, stuff keeps jumping up in my stream all the time. That I go, I'll have a little watch of that. I'll have a little watch of that. No, H. It is a Maine Coon. She's a Maine Coon. All three of them are Maine Coons. She has got her winter coat on. It is huge. She is giant. She's massive. She is massive. And I know Kirsty was saying that Joust, they found out that Joust is a boy. I always knew Joust was a boy. Found out Joust was a boy. She was meant to be we thought she was a boy. Ruby's came with me from my marriage. We had 3 cats and I took Ruby with me. So she came with me. So she's from Scotland. She's a wee Scottish cat. So she is. A wee Scottish. And yeah, wee Scottish. You're English now, lady. You're English now. You're an English girl now. So she came, but she was meant to be a boy. And she was Barney. Are you away, Saf? See you later, Saf, if you're away. See you later, Saf, if you're away. She was meant to be a boy. She was Barney, weren't you? Barney. Do you remember being called Barney as a kitten? And it was from a breeder, but the breeder missexed her because when she was little, she had swollen anal glands, which felt like testicles, apparently. So they thought she was a boy until we realised that she wasn't. We sort of knew she wasn't eventually because there was no little testicles growing. And then when obviously we went to get her, then we knew for sure that it was a girl. And it was Ruby, wasn't it? A little Ruby Doo Boo. Ruby Doo, ain't you? Or Lady Gaga. I sometimes call her Lady Gaga. I don't know why, but that's one of her names, Lady Gaga, isn't it? Ruby Doo. Ruby Lulu, Ruby Doo, Ruby Doo 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 Doo. All kinds of names these cats get, and they eat better than I do. Thanks very much, H. Yes, it is 10 for 10 here, right? Okay. 10 to 10, 10 to 10, 10 to 10. What time are we here? Is that 53 minutes? 53 minutes already. I thought it was about 10 minutes. Time flies by when you're having your fun. Kathy, I've worked in Preston over a lot over the years. I live in Southport. That's right. Yeah, and being a civil servant. Are you back to work, Nick? Did I see you doing a video that you're back to work? How's back to work been? It was Harry on the other one, James. That was Harry. Remember on the other video? This is Ruby. Ruby Lou. Lady Gaga. Rubicon 5. She normally sits up there and just looks at me going, who are you talking to? Who exactly are you talking to? But now you can see who I'm talking to, can't you? Hey, can you see now? Oh, yeah. Chicken nugget, a chicken nugget. Yeah, chicken nugget, a chicken nugget. Yeah, chicken nugget. Yeah. What's it all about? What's it all about, Ruby? Oof. I don't need any of that, though. That's mental. All that is, that's mental. Pure mental, that was. Flapping all that in my face. Love the Preston accent. Used to have neighbours from there. What's the Preston accent like? To introduce you to Vimto, did they? Used to love a bit of Vimto as well. Oh, yeah, that's where you're saying you go. Okay, well, thanks for dropping in, Saf. It was lovely to see you. I know you'll be gone by now. Bought a bottle of Vimto cordial the other day. I've not had any for ages, Kathy. I might see if I can find a bit of Vimto. Thanks, H. Yeah, she's a minx as well. They're all minxes. A much winter coat, you would not believe it. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Some of the winter coats these animals get, how it just appears all of a sudden. Is there another one at my legs here? Yes, there's another one at my legs here as well. Oh, boy, he's a brute. Twofer. There you go. Is a twofer. Hello, Harry. That's Harry. He's been on the tool videos. Look, Ruby's just turning her back on him. I don't want you in the video. Get off the video. That's Harry. What are you going to do then? You can't walk on the computer. You can't walk on the computer. Nope. He wants to walk on the computer. He wants to walk on the computer. Double cats. Look at all these cats. The dogs don't even want to come in when it snows. I don't think these have seen snow. The kittens. Ruby's seen snow. I don't know whether the kittens have. Not kittens. They're not kittens anymore. They were. Witch Hazel put the dog here, put the bird, use it for bird nests. Oh, do they? As if they had anti-flea medicine. Oh, right, okay. Ellie, how you doing? Good to see you, Ellie. Nice of you to drop in and good to see you. I hope you're well. 2 cats that I've got in my divorce, right? You know, a dude is a good human when the kitties bug you for food. I know that bug at the buggers. When you're on camera, you have the Zoom for work. When I used to work from home and I was on Zoom calls, I used to work from home when I lived in Scotland. And yeah, she used to bug me all the time. And I did at one point have all 3 of them while Suzanne was getting some work done to the house, and it was quite off-putting for the cats. You know, they don't like a lot of change, do they? So they came and lived with me for about a month and a half. So I had all 3 of them in my house when we'd separated in Scotland. And they're pest monkeys they are. Starting back to work on Monday, 800 emails. 800 emails. That's what, yeah, that's normally what I get from a week off, is what I get, about 800 emails when I go for a week off. Birds were invented. Were they, Daniel? That's very interesting information. I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. Throw chaos in. Sound very British. All the cats here. I know you've got cats as well, haven't you, Chad? You've got 2, I think, as well, I'm sure. Kevins were invented in the early Qin dynasty. Sleazy Chang. Originally from Rosendale, or was that Rossendale Valley? So broader Lancashire accent than Prestonian. Yeah, they are. That's very true. I'm not sure. I've not heard from Thea in a while. Has she been in any of your streams, Daniel? Thea? I've not seen her in for a while. I think she's still active on Instagram, so I'll still see stuff from her popping up from Instagram. So I'm assuming she's as well as she can be. What are you looking at her for? She's not going to do anything. There's going to be a fight here in a minute. It's going to be a scrap. There's going to be a scrap. There's going to be a scrap. No, Ruby's taken the high road. It's normally Ruby that starts it. So, Daniel, I was asking, are you aware of what Spencer is doing in terms of streams over the weekend? Has he mentioned to you at all? Are you embracing the suck? Have you done one? Was that this week where you were doing the Taskmaster? Was that this week? Taskmaster? No, that was Sunday. Sunday you did the Taskmaster. Kitty Fight Club, yeah. Well, I do the cats have got their own channel. It's only 28 subs. There's not many videos on there, but there is a video on there called Fight Rug, which is one of my favorite ones that I did. And it is Harry and Leo, his little ginger brother. They're not actual brothers, but you know what I mean. The 2 Maine Coons as kittens. And I've got a rug down in my living room. And if they have a little scrap, they tend to do it on the rug. They stay on the rug because it obviously breaks their fall when they're ripping each other apart. So you need to check out Fight Rug. That's what it was called, because it was meant to be a take on Fight Club. So it's Fight Rug. And it's them 2 fighting. 2 rounds of brutal action. Check it out. Go and look at 3 Mad Maine Coons. It is 3 Mad Maine Coons. You'll see the link on this channel anyway. But yeah, they have got their own channel. But whoa, 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 whoa. Directly translated, my city name is Bullville. Bullville. Sunday. Don't know what Spencer is doing as far as stream. So is that Sunday you're going to do your fireside with Embrace the Suck? Is that what you're meaning? Is that what you're meaning? I've got cat hair all over me now. I'm covered in cat hair. The new. Now I'm covered in it. Woof. That's the only thing with the Maine Coons. They're shedders. Proper shedders. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, as I'd said, you might have not heard, but you might have. Negative. I see her on Instagram though. Okay. You need to give Spencer my number. Give him my number so I can contact him directly, please, Mr. Arias. And whether he likes it or not, I'm just gonna be texting him. Are you doing a live stream? When? Tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me now. But you need to give him the number. How are we going to do that? How are we going to join in from across the way? From across the way? Probably could, actually. Just need to have the camera. Yeah, I could just do it on my phone. Just do the stream on my phone. I could be live on my phone. But I know you're going to do it from your house the next time. It was good. I was enjoying it. I was laughing a lot. I think I laughed the most at Spencer running all the way up the top. He was nearly dead after that. He nearly died on camera after running all the way to the top of these units and come back again. I'll do a lap, and he disappeared. And then came back and nearly died. And you tipping all them things into your shoe when I was just screaming at you, take off your jumper and shove that in your shoe. But you're trying to pour all these bits into your shoe. I'd have just taken off my jumper and put my jumper in my shoe. That would have filled it. But there you go. Hindsight is great. Hindsight is great. But yeah, it was very good. Really enjoyed it. 007, yeah. Well, anyway. So yeah, so we'll find out what Spencer's doing. I'll wrap it up there, everyone. I'll wrap it up there. That's an hour done. I didn't realize it was that long. Sorry, take up all of your time. I know it's okay. I know we normally do about an hour, but we'll wrap it up there anyway. So thanks everyone for dropping in. But we'll maybe do another one before Sunday. We'll do Adam's interview on the Sunday, right? We'll do Adam's interview on Sunday because I've said that. I put him off twice now. He'll probably start giving me the V's and stuff if I don't put it on. So Sunday for Adam's interview. And then I'll try and do maybe a later evening one, depending on what Mr. Joyce might be doing. Because, yeah, Mandy's absolutely right. It is harder to sit on a stream, if you've got 2 hours or something, 2.5 hours of streamers, because you want to stay and give people support. So I get it, Mandy. So it's a good point. So I will try and work around what Spencer's maybe doing and do a little bit of a later one, like a 9 o'clock or a 9:30 or a 10 o'clock or something like that on Friday or Saturday. Because they tend to work a bit well, the later sort of ones anyway. So we'll maybe do that. So check on the channel in your stream. Keep checking back in, and I'll put it up whence I doth know what Mr. Joyce is doing in terms of a live stream, because he might not be doing one at all, but he might. And I'd like to watch it because I like to watch it as well and support him. So thanks for coming in, everyone. As I said, it's been a lovely rant. It's gone very, very quickly, which is always a good sign. I think gone very quickly. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. And I will see you again in between now and Sunday. So have a lovely Thursday, Friday, and Saturday until I see you again. And if you're out and about, be careful in the old weather if you've got bad weather. And if you're doing stuff, if the stuff you've got to do, if the stuff you've got to do, then you're pretty sure, got to make sure that be sure that it's nothing that I would